And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Shohei Ohtani. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Jose Butto. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this series begins. That misses. And 1-1. Foul ball there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Butto goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Moved to first. Ohtani back in. Runner at first with no outs here. Shohei on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That swings, deep drive, left field. And out of here. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Having a nice year in terms of power. Right now he's 7th in the NL in home runs.
Hey.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Bader sizing it up. Pulls it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Max.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
Misses off the plate. 1-0. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Chris Taylor now. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Quick feed to second for one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Popped up. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers right through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And down on strikes, and now 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. First pitch, and he just misses. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and lines one towards the gap. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in and safe at second. He beats it.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
To the top of the lineup, here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Righty delivers. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Hard hit down the line and left. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and the lead is up to 5. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto gives way, and Adrian Hauser taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up right side. Brings it in, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ohtani back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Ohtani, a former rookie of the year. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. The punch out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Ronnie Mauricio. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field. Hernandez under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Muncy digs in. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Man at first, one away. Acuna. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. That one missed.
Inside.
At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. And downstairs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. 2 away now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. And Bader is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. It's 5-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jason Heyward. The wind and the pitch. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Went down on strikes his first time through. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. There's a strike. Smoke to the left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. Doubled in his first AB. And that's outside. Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. And they add a pair. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. And there's a foul ball. That one to first, and foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 8-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Strike one. Righty to the plate. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chop to the left side. Picks it up with a bare hand, and he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in there at the knees. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2 is the count.
Well done behind the dish. Next offering is down low. Two outs. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Left-hand batter waits. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter.
Pitching change here, Joey Lucchesi.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here comes Chris Taylor. In the air, left side. Nimmo sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. The 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Taylor under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Third baseman, number 1.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. And he deals. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The 2-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Nimmo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Ball 1. Started to swing, held up. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. And that is that. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jason Hayward. And a pitch. Ball 1 low.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And a pitch. Off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 now. And that's outside. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
And now the lefty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 13-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the move. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone
Taylor, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. Way back there. Feeling for the wall. Makes makes the catch and foul ground.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Citi Field, now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The wide to kick the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Bader sizing it up. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Freeman is retired.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 13-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. and here it comes. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed.
That's inside.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor will hit next. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Acuna ground second on his way to third. Coming home. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
McNeil at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. LA's on top, 13-1. New inning getting started. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Leading off the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 3.
Lucchesi back to work.
Taylor.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Diekman getting loose as well. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. shot and looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Hayward in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. And that skips in there. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Up next,
and now Will Smith, 1 for 3.
Smith.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Ottavino, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now that designated hitter
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Ryan Yarbrough. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
56, Ryan Yarbrough.
The lefty fires.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, right side. Lux throws to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it off about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. So a man aboard. And here is Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. Taylor at second with 2 down. This one popped up. Betts has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Dodgers out in front, 15-2. Back here in Queens, now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2 strikes.
Three-two now. Inside ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hernandez
1-0.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Can't
That's
find
ball
it
two.
here. That's 6 straight balls. Two-0. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
I got 3-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Safe at second.
No, he's in
And
that
now a man into scoring position.
Not the finest start to an inning you've ever seen. A walk followed up immediately by a pass ball. And now this offense has a runner in scoring position, and they've hardly had to work for it. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Man at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Freddie Freeman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. On the ground, and that one handled. Safe,
No, he's in
and
there.
that's his 3rd hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too long.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. This one in the air, center field. Taylor makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Yarbrough back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. That's out to center field. Hayward pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
Now
it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball one. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Heyward. And he deals. Heyward checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Next to hit, Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nobody out, runner at first. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And they get the out on Smith. And there's one down.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And next for LA, Gavin Lux.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one to first, and that's just foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
They say you win.
0-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Heyward, the base runner at first with one out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter,
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And that's downstairs and outside. Little chase that time. Mookie Betts getting on deck circle. He goes down looking. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Dodgers lead this one 15-2. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And a pitch.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 4,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 15-3.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Ronnie Mauricio getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. To the right side, Lux. And they're down to their last out.
Now back, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.